So it looks like another year has gone by since I have done my yearly update video. So this year has been so different and so fantastic for you. I feel like I've really had a chance to kind of come out of my shell a little bit because of university. I mean, a lot of my friends have even commented that I just seem a lot more confident this year, which I think is one thing that is kind of the biggest change that I've noticed over this past year, is just the confidence that I have in myself compared to the past. Like, even to think back to last year where I was seriously nervous about university, and I think it was the end of last summer that I almost kind of had a breakdown where I just really was freaked out about university and because I didn't know what I wanted to do. And that's why this year is so different, because I feel just so much more relaxed with what I'm doing. I feel truly passionate about what I'm going into, and I'm just really excited about the future, which is a really different and kind of weird feeling for me. I guess the biggest difference right now, actually, like looking in the viewfinder compared to the last two videos that I just watched, because your hair was really light last year, like really blonde. And compared to that, my hair is quite dark now, and I think I'm gonna keep it this way for a pretty long time because I quite like it. Anyway, let's get into the actual video now. So, I'm 19 years old now. I have just started my second year of university. You are in love with all of the courses that you're taking. Fortunately, you made the right choice by taking all of your required courses last year, so all of the kind of math, sciences, you got them all out of the way, so now it's all the courses that I like to do, like history and English. I guess I should explain what my university plans actually are, since you seem to have a lot of questions about that. I'm going into education. I want to become an elementary school teacher, and I don't think I've ever been so sure of something more than I am now about that, ever. I am so passionate about education, and I just feel like that is where I need to be. I'm gonna have to be applying to UBC in the next few months, which is actually quite nerve-wracking for me right now. I guess that's my first question for me in the future is, are you at UBC now? What's up with that? And what degree have you declared? Because I still don't actually know what my degree is. I'm thinking it'll probably be either in English or in history. It doesn't really matter because ultimately I'm going to go into the education program afterwards. It's just that I need to get a general degree first before I can do the year-long program. You were also asking about a job! Oh my god. Finally, you got a job! But it wasn't at the Body Shop or at Chapters like you had hoped it would be. I did actually apply to Chapters and have an interview and go through that whole process, and it was a really good experience for you because it's not something that you're good with. However, like I said, I didn't get the job, which was totally fine because I ended up getting a summer job at Mom's company, working for 3 months. And at the end of it, they seemed to really like what I was doing, so I now am working on Thursdays and Fridays throughout the fall semester. You also asked about, you know, going to England or Scotland and taking a gap year and all of that jazz. And it's still something that I'm totally interested in. I just don't think I want to go away for a whole year now. Before, I thought I would go do 2 years of Langara, and then I would take a gap year and then finish my 2 years at UBC. Now I'm thinking that I'd rather just get my degree first, take a year break, maybe go away to England or Scotland for the year, and then come back, do my year of teaching, and then actually start working. I want to feel like I've accomplished something before I reward myself by going away for a year, but it's still definitely something that I'm really interested in. I have had the opportunity to potentially go to England and take a course there this year, which is a really good alternative to kind of quench that need to be in England. So then my second question for me in the future would be, did you go to England and do the Gothic Field Studies trip? Because that would be totes rad if you did. It's so funny how, because you just graduated when you made the video and you were really worried about whether you would still be friends with the people that you were really good friends with in high school, and for the most part you really are. the group that you went to a Soyuz with last year, you guys did an Soyuz trip this year too. A Soyuz has just become like this really awesome place for your friends, and it's something that you guys want to make an annual thing. We went there for a week this year and it was so much fun. Yeah, you guys just had a real good time. And you guys are legal now, so you know. You asked if I played baseball. I did not end up playing baseball on the girls' team. I ended up being really busy with school. I don't honestly think that I can play baseball anymore just because your elbow is just so messed up. But you know, maybe one day, who knows? You didn't go to LeakyCon this year, which still kind of hurts, especially because they're changing it to GeekyCon next year, and I'm not sure how I feel about that. I just want to go to a convention where it's just Harry Potter. And so it's kind of disappointing that they've decided to change that. But, you know, at least you were there and got to go to one of the LeakyCons, so that's, you know, pretty exciting. One of the things, like, asking if I'm still doing YouTube and stuff, I did almost stop doing YouTube. I genuinely really considered it. You're gonna still do it, but there's gonna be a lot of changes that I'm hoping to do for this next year. That's my third question for you is, are you doing more fun kind of film-like projects on the channel? It's funny that you did mention about going to Disneyland with Kayla. This year was awesome. I went to Disneyland with my family and with Kayla's family, which was so cool and unexpected. Okay, so my last question for you is, are you planning on moving out anytime soon, or have you already moved out? I doubt that is already going to have happened, but I know that there was lots of talk this year of you moving out once you go to UBC. I can't think of anything else really to ask, because I guess I'm just really happy with the way things are. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and I will see you in a year. Bye!